So maybe.
Guys, this is Susie.
Good evening. It's time for a Wicked Weekend. Well, not literally. But yeah, this was everything's last minute. I just wake up and say, how can I make my life more chaotic? Yay. But here we are. The investments. All right. So what came about this? I went to go see Wicked, the first one, on Wednesday. It was the last time they were showing it in a movie theater. And in all Trisha fashion, guess who fell asleep? It's me. So there are some movies you don't really have to see what came before it and you'll be okay. Wicked is not one of them, or Wicked for Good. Because today I saw Wicked for Good. And let's just say I need to see Wicked. So now here's the good news, and I didn't realize that until I was like, dang, now I gotta pay to rent the movie. No, I don't. It's on Amazon Prime. And a lot of people have Prime because they use the Prime services for shipping their packages, or they might get the Whole Food discounts. Everybody has a reason why they have Prime. Prime is smart. They're like, well, you may not like our service. You may not like our streaming services, but you want your packages faster. You might want some discounts at Whole Foods, yada, yada, yada. So with that being said, if you have Amazon Prime, Wicked is actually part of your services. No need to rent. What I'm going to do though is download this while we're doing this presentation. And yeah, we're going to get into it. It is a very, very long movie. The chances of me falling asleep is very high because one, it's almost midnight, and two, it's almost 3 hours. So I'm going to take the chance because, of course, I always have a story. I always have stories. I don't mean to have stories, but it's me. All right, so because there is a part two. So let's see what's going on for tonight's agenda. The intro is from me going to AMC to go. So I was looking for a popcorn purse. And of course, I don't have the purse. Let me grab the purse real quick. Because having it around would have made freaking sense. It would have made sense. All right. So, because this all ties into the madness of that freaking day. So I went to get this purse, popcorn bucket purse. I think this normally retails for $50. It went down to $20, and I had at the time, I think $135 in AMC gift cards. I'm trying to eat healthier. So I'm like, you know what? Let's spend some of it on some merch. And so I didn't realize they were having some Wicked premiere or first day of Wicked. I don't know what the story was, but the big old line you saw for the intro was part of this day. So then they were like, "Oh, you can't come in without a ticket." I said, "Sir, I can use one of my A-lister tickets, but I really don't want to because sometimes I will see 4 movies in a week." So they called the manager. Sure, let her in. Then this other guy, he comes rolling on me. Yo, you got a ticket? Like I broke a law. So then he goes to check on the door to make sure that I got permission to get in. Now, I've always given this store grace or this theater grace because it is in the most chaotic area of the city. I've seen it with my own eyes. 42nd Street has, especially AMC, has the most drama I've ever seen in a movie theater in my life. It's 25 screenings. It's in an area that just attracts insanity. So I try not to be mean. Like I don't write letters on this place, even though it's like sometimes I do want to, but I say, you know what? The lesson learned is because I am an A-lister, just buy a freaking ticket just to get in. It just makes it better. I come into the place, I don't have a picture, but I come into the place with an all green outfit. So the guy, especially the second guy, he was like, "This lady's lying. She's probably trying to sneak in." No, sir. I'm seeing Wicked at 34th Street, but I had to get a Whopper at 42nd Street because it was only $4.25, it's Whopper Wednesday. Plus, I had a gift card there too. And then I figured, let me have the fries for lunch and sneak in the burger at 34th Street. And so I'm wearing all green, sir, because I was seeing Wicked at 34th Street and not Wicked for Good. And then my friend was like, "Oh, well, you could have snuck in." No, I didn't want to sneak in. I just wanted to see Wicked. So backstory. Last year, when I saw Wicked with my nephew, I fell asleep. Shocker. So I mean, I really fell asleep that time, like to a point where I was like, "What the hell happened?" So yeah, I fell asleep again, but at least I saw more than I did last time. And the crazy thing is, I got there an hour late. Well, let me throw in the presentation before I continue because there's more. There's definitely some pictures for all this. So, no, actually, I don't have a picture for that. So anyway, so I get to 34th. Now we're still on Wednesday for Wicked Part 1. So I finally get to 34th Street an hour and some change late because I had to go to work. I had no extra coverage, and if you don't have coverage, you shouldn't be leaving early. They always want somebody at the bay just in case a client comes in with a complicated situation. All right, whatever. So then when I get there, we got free posters, big old posters. There was a good energy. If there's any energy, I'm record. Even though I don't know what I was recording, I think I was just recording myself. But anyway, but I don't get into the theater until 7:30. Movie started at 6. I sit down at 7:30. Trailers are about 30 minutes. So in reality, I lost about 45, more likely 50 minutes to an hour of the movie. Not a problem. I seen the beginning. So then after I fall asleep, I come home and then I try to rent Wicked, and that's when I discover it's on Prime. Very long-winded story just to say that. So we fast forward to today. This is today's fit. I didn't go super fancy because I am going to see Wicked for Good with my nephew. At first I wasn't going to do that because he'd have been like, "Auntie, we're supposed to see it together, yada, 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 yada." Well, nephew, Auntie always falls asleep in the movie. You know that. So I gave myself a fighting chance of maybe seeing the movie if I see it twice. I honestly don't know why I got up so late. The movie started at 7. I actually got there early today. Because I did have coverage today. Plus, I was getting concession. And when you order concession, you got to get there early, especially if you get the meal. But the issue with that was, whatchamacallit, I lost my thought. When I get there, There's no, well, they had posters, but there were no more posters by the time I got there, but they did give out big posters today. I'll show you the poster in a second because I did do a short on it, so I have the video. You know what's distracting me? I need power, and the power adapter is missing. Shoot. I can't. This is what happens. I think tomorrow, well, actually now it's Saturday. Today, I'm going to spend the whole day cleaning this office. This office needs, even though I cleaned it earlier, it needs to be completely restructured. Completely restructured. It's not organized enough. I'm organized, but it needs to be organized more. So anyway, sorry for distractions. So that was my movie fit. Like I said, this is not the official, but honestly, this would be fine for official. I just think if you wear green or pink, people know who you are. One girl, actually two girls, they actually came with their face painted green. One girl wore pink, and then this one wore pink and green. And like the minute you see any combination or anything like this, you know they're here for Wicked. There were more people in the street, but I was running late, so I never took pictures. But now I regret it because I mean they were full blown dress in witch gear, literally. So, I don't know. It was really really cool. Wish I could have stayed up for the whole thing, but I will say this: we need to talk. For what I did see of Wicked for Good, I haven't seen any reviews yet, but I'm going to tell you right now. Or if I did, it wasn't like spoiler reviews. I really like this movie. I really like this. I'm going to have to say the first act was kind of slow. It's giving some background as Glinda, the good witch as a child. Like important things. There is some passage of time from part one, and I don't know. It was like it made you want to cry for again. Even though I fell asleep for some of it, I don't know what it is with me in these Wicked movies, but I just can't. I cannot stay awake. What I will say, warning, warning, warning. If you do not like musicals, do not go see this movie. It is a musical.
To who?
No, not you. Stop listening, Siri.
Okay. Canceled.
Yeah, it's a musical. Um the only thing that kind of bothered me, so I was trying to like block it out. You know, when they cast a spell, I'm like, bah, bah. Like, I don't mess with that because I know those things are real. So I'd be like, "Nya, nya, 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 nya." But I don't know. I don't know if there was more than one spell, but I definitely know there was a spell or two. So I was like, nah, 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 nah. The power of many. I was like, what are y'all doing? But yeah, if you're not a musical person, stay far away from this movie. But otherwise than that, it's a beautiful story. It's something, it's like so unexpected. I didn't see the Broadway play. If anybody saw the Broadway play and the movie, let me know if it translated really well. Cause I was like, yo, now I want to see the play. Now, back to our little presentation. So that was everybody's movie fits. Honestly, I wish I saw more, but maybe I got there too late because I pretty much got there around 7. So fun finds. If you're into collecting popcorn buckets and merch at Regal Times Square, they have completely different buckets and stuff from AMC. AMC, surprisingly, even though it's the same, like literally across the street from AMC Regal. I mean, Regal's across the street from AMC 42nd. They are so much chiller about getting in without a ticket. Now, granted, on the weekends they will say no, you've been warned. Weekdays though, because I'm a weekday kind of movie girl. Regal's chill as hell. Freaking AMC, just if you really want something, just buy a ticket because it's going to be crying. It's going to be the police called. It's just weird. And then 34th Street, they had the Glinda it's crazy. When I came and first saw that bucket, I screamed. But now that I saw Wicked for Good, that bucket with the bubble is even more popping. That spell book surprisingly was sold out at 34th Street because I went Wednesday and then I came back today on a Friday. That was gone, and they still have the cups. So this is the current merch lineup. I don't know if 34th Street has a small quantity or that people just buy everything out. Because I noticed 34th Street always sells out so freakishly fast. It's like, bro, what did you order? Like 3? Are you trying to be like the Starbucks teddy bear glass? Like, do y'all order enough? But that's the current status. Just in case you go tomorrow, that's all they have for now. And they did give us full-size posters. So what I'm going to do is actually play a clip of the popcorn bucket when I first saw it, and then right after it's going to be the poster. So let's just play that real quick. Look at her bucket. So that is so cute. How much was it?
$54.99.
Hold on. This one's 54?
Yep. And then the cups are $26.99.
26? Is that one of the which one's this one?
This is the book.
Shut up. Shut up. Sorry. No way.
This will fold down.
The other AMC didn't have it. That's why I was like, they're here already? 42nd didn't have it. Okay. Not this big.
It's your lucky day.
And I got my poster container. I can't even grab this. And the Running Man. Shut up. No way. Yo, I can't even capture how big this is, guys. This is why you bring your poster. Oh, and she's on the other side. No way. Double-sided Wicked for Good posters. For free. Look how big these are, y'all. Look how freaking big. No way. So, as big and as beautiful as those posters are, I'm probably going to let them go. So I honestly do have a space where I could put it, but I'm probably not because that's occupied with stuff. I would have to completely like redo the house to accommodate those posters. So either I'll give it to a fan or sell it or whatever. I looked at this space and I'm like, no. Like, as awesome as the movie and the franchise is, it doesn't go with like my fandom, in terms of like aesthetic and stuff. So I was like, a lot of my stuff is like red and black or blue. So I have, I'm like, Wicked Clash is big. I have like nothing witch related in my home. So I'm like, So who knows? If I can't sell it, maybe I'll just say, hey, fan, meet me in front of 42nd Street or Lincoln Square, and I just give it a poster. Actually, I should have stuff like that. Like, hey, you want it? Meet me here. So there was some confusion about this popcorn bucket here. The Glinda one, the price has been a little bit confusing. Some people, either it's 40 something or $54.99. I don't know. Just go there and find out. Because some people were like, oh, like honestly, the video I showed you went viral for me on TikTok. Like it's like up to 7,000 views. Usually on TikTok, I'm lucky if I get 100 views. So I was like, oh, that's a first. Didn't see that coming. So if you would like to follow me on TikTok, I have a mission to get to 1,000 followers. There's reasons for that. Like there's certain perks that open once you get to 1,000. So 1K is the mission. Lots of stuff like this. I would say TikTok now gets the exclusive information. Like if you want to know if something's still available, I try to put that as soon as possible. So definitely there's a huge difference of my TikTok compared to my other social media handles. 1, TikTok gets it first. And 2, it's just more content on there. So yeah, check it out. Gadget Trish, TikTok. And so I think we're up to the point where we are about to, oh wait, actually we're almost, no, we're not. I forgot something. I forgot something. All right. So we have, I think I showed these before, but we have the poster tubes. Da-da-da-da-da. It might be a pain in the butt to carry, but if you are a collector of merch and you go to places like AMC and Regal that give you awesome free posters, you need this in your life. It's water resistant, it's expandable. Like right now I have my monopod. This is how I record myself. We'll definitely be talking about equipment as Black Friday is coming very, very, very soon. But look how long it gets. So that's how I was able to get this home safely. And then you put the top on, make sure you lock it just in case it rains. My only complaint is this is a little too short for me because I would like to put it like over my shoulder. I mean, it could be done at like strangling my neck. But I'm gonna definitely put this in my Amazon store. These run $10 to $15. I think I paid 10 for this though. So if you are a movie collector, even if you don't personally keep the posters, but you might want to resell them, you want to make sure they get home safely. I tend to actually just give it to other fans. Like for example, I had like this exclusive poster from Fantastic Four, and then I gave the extra one to my friend who loved Fantastic Four. So you could, if you get extras, like whenever I go to a movie more than once and there's posters, I just grab more. You can never have too many posters. You could always, meet up a fan and say, oh, do you need a poster? Meet me at the, police precinct at Times Square, and then we're good. And also, if you are looking for stocking stuffers or gifts, I got this on sale for like, I think $3. So I actually have a Captain American shield in the living room, and I said, you are welcomed. You are welcomed here. This was at 34th Street. I think they had one or two left. They also had some other Captain America merch, not a lot, but they had Sonic the Hedgehog blanket for $10. They had Tiki Cup. If I go back at 34th Street, I will highlight what they have. Again, makes a great stocking stuffer, or maybe you always wanted this stuff, but you didn't want it at the original price. This originally was $14.99, so significant price drop. And this for sure, that popcorn bucket. By the way, you can hold popcorn in here. There's actually a place. Do I still have it? Oh, I do have it in here. Cool. So if this one was available at 42nd Street, again, if you want to make your life easier, just buy a ticket. They let me in 90% of the time, but they're not as like accommodating as the other theaters. So inside, you don't get the popcorn seats. Inside, you get a popcorn bucket, and you could put popcorn in here. I actually have a metal popcorn bucket that's small enough to fit in here because I feel like you're going to damage it over time. For now, I'm holding my popcorn seeds in here. We actually have a popcorn machine in the house, and it comes with a strap at the top. I wish though the kit had like a little strap to go across, but it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. So this is part of that popcorn project for sure, and more likely this is going to be my popcorn bucket thing that I bring in with me when I go to the movies. I love AMC, including 42nd Street. And again, I know I'm coming down a little hard on 42nd, but I'm not. Actually, I have empathy. That's why I haven't written letters about the situation, because I go to that one enough to know it is a tough store to work in. I just wish some of the staff recognizes me from coming so much. Like 34th and Times Square are the main places I go. If you look at my footage, you see me in these two locations a lot. And it's like, I kind of wish, like, I know with me, because I deal with customers for a living, I make sure the regulars feel welcomed, because those are the people that are paying the bills, literally. So it's just like, not only like if I see regulars, like if there's any free gifts, we give it to our clients. We're like, hey, thank you for being a good customer. Like, I don't know. And I don't know. Again, I know they have a lot of customers, so whatever. I'll just have a ticket next time. It's not that deep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We are going to cut the conversation just a little short today. It is a much longer movie. I'm 9 times out of 10 going to work on some stuff and like half watch the movie. 1, because I have a lot to do today, and 2, is to help me to keep from falling asleep. If I fall asleep, it is what it is. You guys have been so kind to let me fall asleep on YouTube so many freaking times. It's low-key embarrassing, but thanks for the support. I'm exhausted. I have 2 formats of this live, but I wonder if there's a way to end one of them, because I noticed the short form can't handle the timer yet, because we do have a timer. In the meantime, do me a favor, guys. Head over to Amazon Prime, or if you own it, get ready to queue all that up. What you're going to download the movie first is to prevent the ads from playing in the beginning. Or if it plays, actually, let me see if it's playing ads. So it is playing an ad. Once you download it, you are going to hopefully get no more ads after that. So right now I'm running the ads. The ads are running for about 2 minutes. I'm probably going to have to go wireless, because I'm going to need power for 3 hours. There's no way this is going to make it. All right, while the ads are playing, give me a second to attach to this. Bluetooth, disconnect. All right, ads are still playing for another minute and 12 seconds. In the meantime, you're going to watch this on a separate device. Let's see. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? There we go. All right, we are going to have a timer. In about 30 seconds, I am going to press start, because my ads will be over. Since everybody's being quiet, they're probably just passing through. There's no need to wait for chat. It's just right now 2 quiet people. All right, we're going to start in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, now it's one person. 1. You're like a dream come true. BRB. Wait. Oh, wow. No way. Mm. Heck yeah. I would suggest you to watch this first, then go watch Wicked for Good, then watch this again, then go back and see Wicked for Good. It's one of those movies. I don't even remember the beginning. Of course, I didn't see the beginning because I was at work, but wow. I said I'll be working. I don't know about all that. Hey. Wow. Mm. 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 Wow. Mhm. Oops. My bad, y'all. Wow. Yeah. This is so amazing how they pulled this together. Wow. I need to get some water, guys. I'll be right back. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh, wait. I don't see color. What that is such. I love this movie. This movie hits different. Honestly, I forgot all of this. Oh, this woman is insanely powerful. She wasn't even a role. She is now. Wow. I hope you guys don't mind me pointing out things to really pay attention to. Um, Ooh. Oh, excuse me. What's there's a lot of foreshadowing in this movie that sets you up for the second one. You I'm so glad this is on Amazon Prime. This is so crazy. She's like in the ponds of frogs. That's one thing I appreciate about this film is the attention to details. You have a lot of notes of green and pink throughout the movie, and it's so aesthetically beautiful. Ba, ba. Uh, the way they are looking at her is some of the experience of being someone of color in us all white spaces. I'm like, I went to Orange County, and that's exactly the way people were looking at us. I was like, y'all never seen black people? Sorry, Orange County. I was not impressed with your lack of diversity. Just saying. Cynthia has an amazing voice. The wizard in high. No way, I did not realize the wizard was carved into the rocks. Make it make sense. What? What? And just to think I wasn't going to see this at all again. I need some popcorn. I got some popcorn and butter. The wizard. Yeah. Pop up. Bam, bam, bam. Mhm. Mm. I remember when this trended on TikTok. I wonder what songs are gonna trend, if any, from Wicked for Good. Oh, animals should be seen and not heard. Well, it's so crazy about the animal oppression in here. Of course, if you were to connect it to like the real world, how the government does this, with certain groups, racism, genders. I don't know. It's a way of silencing people, keeping their voices from heard. Now, of course, it's quote unquote animals here, but if just plug it's a lot of real world stuff in here, misinformation or propaganda, things like that. Wicked is definitely something interesting. It's like so different from the Wizard of Oz. Like somebody was saying in TikTok before I did this live that this is the Wizard of Oz is what they wanted you to believe. Wicked and Wicked for Good is the actual events around, the Wicked Witch or oh man, it's so much I can't say everything because of course a lot of you guys did not see the new movie. The static is so bad on these headphones. If Apple made AirPods and freaking black, I would have gotten new ones and just used the old ones on here because these are actually broken. My current AirPods. It's got the worst static. Hopefully, I got enough power to run this for another what? 2 hours. Oh, mm, mm, mm. He must sense that she's a good one. She's not part of the corruption of Oz, like the madam. Hey, Kika. I heard you sneezing. I heard you sneezing. You okay? You can come here if you want. Meow. Oh, no. Kika. The oppression of the animals. I believe my animal. Actually, I'm not going to say what I was thinking. But my dog knows. Kika, you know? Kika might. No oppression of the animals. No oppression of anybody or anything. Animals have right too. Right, Kiki? Oh. Oh. Hmm. Mm. Mm. He said, "Can I ask you?" And he said, "Can you move out the way?" Is how he said it. He is fine though. Someone. Oh, gigabyte. La 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 la. Meow, meow. You love me? You love me, Dinky. I love you. I love you. Are you ready to go to bed? Get comfortable because this is a long movie. Mm. Mm. Oi. Is that a teacher he's trying to smooch with? And she wasn't even trying to stop it. She said, I'll lose my job for you. Hey, hey. She's like, what kind of study environment is this? I would do anything for you. She has a whole relationship in her head about this guy. What up, Danny Dan? My handsome man. Of course, I'm getting sleepy, but I'm going to fight through this. I saw Wicked. Honestly, Wicked for Good. It, especially towards the middle, and was really good. The beginning's a little slow. I kind of fell asleep, so now I got it. Well, I was always going to watch Wicked with my nephew, but I was like, oh my gosh, he gonna be mad I went without him. But I was like, I know me, I fall asleep in movies. You got to see twice, man. Definitely give it a chance. It is up to the hype, and there's so many Easter eggs within this one, and I believe the Wizard of Oz. So it's all coming together. The way they set the second one up, kind of could be a part 3, keeping it real with you. No, thank God. The second one I think is about 2 hours, but them trailers make it 2.5. Let me see. And they're smart for putting it on Amazon Prime for free, because then people who never see got to see it or refresh it, and that will make people more inclined to see it in a big screen. I forgot a lot of details. I mean, yes, on Amazon Prime. And I thought I was going to have to rent it. Now, if you want to see The Wizard of Oz, you are going to have to rent it or buy it, but they were smart enough to drop that in half just in case. I said, I think it's always smart to do stuff like that. Oh, Oh, what happened? My movie stopped. How? I downloaded this. Come on, bruh. Well, I don't know if it's my iPad doing this. It's got 90% power, so that's definitely not it. Well, the good news is there's a timestamp if it ever decides to play. All right, I'm officially caught up. Oh wow, let me see something. So Wicked for Good is 2 hours and 17 minutes. Like I said, the trailers, my movie started at 7 today. I didn't get out until like 9. I'm gonna say 9:45. It was kind of late. Hey. Eh? Ouch. think this is where I kind of fell asleep in the theater too. And so much time to go. Yes, it is her fault. She gave her the hat. Duh. Oh, people came in. Hi. It's different, but it's a good ending for Wicked for Good. I wonder why I always fall asleep at the same part. This is so weird to me. You're gonna be popular. No way. No, Wicked for Good is out now. I actually saw it today. It's really good. I'm sure it's going to be in the theater for at least a month, though. It's really good. But if you want the prime screens, I would see it as soon as possible. Good news! I just got good news. Yes, I am watching Avatar 3, even though I never saw Avatar Part 2. So I don't know if I'm doing a watch party though, but I heard Avengers Doomsdays. Yes, yes, you are right. That's why I booked my ticket. Even though I have crappy seats, I might have to book another theater. Boop, boop, boop. So I started selling my stuff online, and already people are bidding on stuff. Yes, yes, yes. You got to be popular. Oh my gosh, we're not even halfway through, bro, and I'm already falling asleep. No, actually, we are halfway through. Yes. I love the chemistry between Cynthia and Ariana Grande. I think that's part of the success of this movie, and of course the second part. You're gonna be popular. Mm-hmm. It is so cold in my apartment. I got a full-blown sweater and sweats right now. Blech. Let me tell you, if your landlord is cheap on the heat, or if you own a home and you can't afford to run the heat, invest in some onesies. You will thank me later. And the one that I got recently, I might actually feature that for the Wizard of Oz, is this bear one. It was so cozy that I had no blanket and I fell asleep. It was, and it had no foot. It was just cozy anyway. This is a very important Easter egg. This cup here. This is not random. Said that cub is a Easter egg. Actually, there's a lot more Easter eggs, but I keep falling asleep, so there's that. Awkward. Oh, oh, oh. Meow, meow. No. She's falling for him. Meow meow meow. Ooh. I'm not that girl. Says who, sis? I cannot wait to do the summary of this with you guys. And I was not going to see Wicked for Good until next week. And I'm like, so glad I did not. I have seen either Wicked yet. Oh, I'm loving the movie. I think, and I'm going to probably have the same challenge with Avatar, though. I don't do well, as you guys know, because I fall asleep a lot. I don't do well with long movies. And I think this is where the home theater wins. Usually I might see a movie for an hour, then come back and see another. I don't really sit still in real life. So, but YouTube sometimes changes your life in ways you never thought it would. I love the movie. I'm just being quiet because I'm working on the summary. Um, some of the things, especially if you're going to see, if you see Wicked, you have to see Wicked for Good. That's what I'm going to say. The wisest of them all. Thank you so much. Eric, I just came from the theater from seeing Wicked for Good. And this is not even my real outfit. My real outfit is when I see it with my nephew. But green's my favorite color, so this was easy. But thank you. It's cool though. I noticed in New York, people are definitely stepping it up at the movie theater. I'm like, do you guys know how much work goes into making a film? I actually went to school to be a filmmaker. It wasn't my calling, but I appreciate that I gave it a shot. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot. And I'm like, and then of course you guys spend your time and your money. I don't think I've seen this part yet. I probably fell asleep already. Jeez. Oh my god, the original, the girls from the musical. Oh, that's so cool. They got a cameo. I heard the Wicked special they had on Peacock was really good, but I don't have Peacock. But I heard it was really freaking good. It's like TikTok be letting you know in case you missed it. I feel like a lot of things get unheard about unless it's on social media. Because if you don't watch TV, like there's no other way to know. Da, da, pa, 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 pa. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I think the nap that I took earlier in this watch party is going to keep me from falling asleep. But the night's young. We still have another hour. Ah. Easter eggs. Oi. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, Easter egg. Mm. Mm. Can read minds. Yeah. Mm. All the manipulation is unrealness. Hmm. Hmm. I'll be back going to the bathroom. Ah. He's the one that he hates he hates the animals. It was Agatha all along. No. Fraud. Notice the minute they can't control her, she becomes the enemy. Lesson. Mm. Mm. She waited all her life to meet the Wizard of Oz, only to find out he's a fraud. He's a fake. He's evil. He has no real power. Just such a disappointment. And the minute he couldn't control her, she becomes the biggest enemy to him. Unreal. You will be popular. You ought to be popular. Yes, tell them, girl. The gravity. Defying gravity. Gravity. She ate this song. She ate it. Go sit down. Sit down, sis. You the weak one. Mm. In gravity. Gravity. And you can. Mm-hmm. No, she a punk. She rather have popularity and being comfortable and falling into the system than to leave with her freaking sister from another mister and making a change. It's me. Oh, it's realistic she wouldn't know how to use the broom if she's just tried it for the first time. And find me to fly. At least I'm flying free. Defying gravity. Oh, she ate that, bro. The propaganda they were pumping out, and they the ops. It's she ate. I mean, you could feel the wind, bro. She went all Superman on us. Tell me this was not a masterpiece. And I kind of fell asleep this time. It's 3:00 in the morning. All right, we got a few things to discuss before we leave, but let's stop that stopwatch. Let's hold on. It's me. All right. So this is to prepare you for your Wicked for Good movie. Things that you need to be aware of, just in case you were like, you know what, I didn't see it that way. Themes, that kind of. So basically, the main thing was rewriting the narrative and perspective shifts because of this movie. So, some things to keep in mind. What we've learned in this movie is the villain isn't always the villain. Now, when we saw The Wizard of Oz, we were told the Wicked Witch, or the evil witch. The Wicked Witch was really the bad guy, but there was that that's not quite the narrative. In The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch is depicted as the embodiment of evil. However, in Wicked, we discover she is actually intelligent, compassionate, battling injustice, advocating for the oppressed. She earned the label of wicked from those in power who chose to define her that way. The moral: often the so-called villain is simply an individual who chooses not to remain silent. The wizard was never the hero. In the original movie, the wizard appears quirky and harmless. However, in Wicked, his true character is revealed. He's manipulative. He is a political opportunist, the propaganda machine he is. He instills fear, and the architect behind the oppression of animals. In fact, the real source of the Oz trouble, the real source is Oz being the problem, not Elpa. So let me just blow this up here. Here we go. The moral is systems of power often hide their wrongdoing behind a friendly exterior. Next, the concept of good versus evil is not black and white. Glinda, good witch. Elpa, wicked witch. However, Wicked reveals that Glinda makes questionable decisions. Morbo is seen as a good witch. Ultimately, she shows her true malice nature. Alpha defies rules for valid reason. The wizard appears to be trustworthy, but is in fact corrupt. And the moral we learned is labels as good and evil often serve as a political instrument rather than an accurate reflecting reality. In The Wizard of Oz, and we'll see that maybe tomorrow or Sunday, but what gives the shoes their magical properties? Why does Oz have pre-existing obsessions with the wizard? Actually, I wrote that wrong. What is the origin of the flying monkeys? We learned that in this movie. Why is the witch already unlike before Dorothy even arrives? And one of the main morals of that is every story has a deeper narrative, and the truth is often far more complex than it seems. We find out the real villains are these two idiots. And how they control the narrative is basically the newspaper, the messaging, the laws, the narrative surrounding Elpa. By the time Dorothy arrives, the citizens of Oz have already accepted a singular version of the truth, the Oz version. Moral is those in power frequently dictate the story that people come to believe. Message. And what this movie does, it brings depth to the Wicked Witch. Instead of viewing her simply as a cartoon villain, reflects on her characteristics. She feels emotions. She endures bullying. She experiences the loss of loved ones. She prioritizes integrity over popularity. She resists exploitation. This viewpoint enables you to recognize her as a person instead of a monster. Morals: once you understand someone's story, the label wicked fades away. And so, because of all these awesome things that we learned in the Wicked, we will be watching The Wizard of Oz next. Again, don't know if that's going to be tonight or tomorrow, but it's a shorter movie, so in theory, more likely tomorrow's. I have a big meeting on Monday, so I don't want to be late for that. And so, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for also letting me take a brief nap to get through this. And of course, thank you for being here for those who came through. And if you are team replay, don't forget to like and comment and share. And if you are team live, you're the real ones. Well, actually, both sides are the real ones because it all works together. But I will see you guys hopefully later on tonight. And if you watch the movie, oh my gosh, I would suggest minimum book this movie twice. Book it twice. You're going to first of all, the ending, I was so pleased with it, man. You're going to need that first brush to go, I need to go back to Wicked Part 1. And I might even want to go back to Wizard of Oz. And then you're going to see it again in the theaters. So do you have that type of time? Probably not. But hopefully you can find the time, especially with the holidays coming, and some of you guys will be having the pleasure of having an extra day or two off. So if you're one of those people, make it a movie night. All right, I'm going to bed. Oh, God, I can't believe I made it. Everyone deserves to fly. At least I'm flying free. Good night, everyone. And as always, thank you. Bye-bye.